Welcome to my channel Lawstalk. Today is called for book chapters. The title is Law, Society and Public Policy, Interdisciplinary Perspective on Governance, Justice and Social Change. So it is basically edited volume and abstract based chapter submission is there, and it is basically done by IJLE and Juris Cognita publication. So you can submit your abstract in this. International Journal of Legal Affairs and Exploration and Juris Cognita publication invites abstract for this edited volume, which explores the dynamic relationship between law, governance, public policy, and the evolving needs of contemporary society. Why this volume? In an era of rapid technological advancement, shifting socio-political landscape, global interconnection, and environmental challenges demand for inclusive governance, the law is increasingly called upon to respond to complex, multifaceted issues that transcend traditional disciplinary boundaries. So it is an scholarly platform for academicians, researchers, legal practitioners, policymakers, public administrators, and interdisciplinary scholars to critically examine law, public policy in promoting justice. So thematic tracks are there: law in society and social justice. Law is an instrument of social transformation, equality, equity and distributive justice, social inclusion and protection of marginalized communities, access to justice and legal empowerment, caste, class, identity and legal reform, community participation and participatory governance, human rights, civil liberties and inclusive development, civil, political, economic, social and cultural rights, minority rights and protection of vulnerable groups, freedom of speech, privacy, constitutional liberties, human dignity and access to justice, refugee protection, migration and statelessness. So these are the thematic tracks. The other track is public policy governance, administrative reforms, public policy formulation, implementation, evaluation, good governance and administrative accountability, evidence-based policy making, public administration reforms and regulatory governance, citizen-centric governance and public service delivery, ethics, transparency and anti-corruption framework. Emerging interdisciplinary perspective of on law, society and public policy, law in economics, law in sociology, law in political science, law in psychology, behavior, public policy and governance, media, culture and legal consciousness, urban and rural governance, sustainable development goals and legal reforms, empirical legal research and interdisciplinary methodology, any other contemporary issue aligned with the theme. So you can have different themes, different tracks are there: international law governance and comparative legal system, international human rights law, international trade and investment governance, humanitarian law and conflict resolution, comparative constitutional and administrative law, global governance in international institutions, cross-border legal and regulatory challenges, ADR and access to justice and legal innovation, arbitration, mediation and conciliation, online dispute resolution and technology enabled justice, legal aid and access to justice, community dispute resolution mechanism, judicial reforms and court administration, innovation in dispute resolution system. So there are many thematic tracks are there. The formatting guidelines: abstract should be 250 to 300 length, manuscript is up to 350 100 words, body font is Times New Roman 12 point and spacing is 1.5 and it should be justified. Footnotes: Times New Roman 10 point single spacing. Headings: Times New Roman 14 point bold and underlined. Citation: JLI Journal of Indian Legal Institute. So you can use that format. Important dates: 11 August is the abstract submission deadline. Abstract acceptance 12 August or rejection 2 September. Full manuscript deadline 3rd September. Manuscript acceptance and rejection. Abstract open now. 11 August to 2026 is the deadline for this call as of this notice. So submission: abstract must not mention author personal detail and institutional affiliation anywhere in the text. Personal details and institutional affiliation go in separate cover letter submitted alongside the abstract. All headings in manuscript must be properly formulated, 12 point bold and underlined. Footnote must conform to JLI citation format. So you have to follow these guidelines. Email: you can email on the email id given, jciup law society and policy @gmail.com. You can WhatsApp 8252343482 and the format in doc followed by full manuscript on acceptance. You can scan this QR to mail on this email id. So please follow my channel on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn so that you can get more and more information regarding this. Thank you for watching my channel. Please share with your family friends for more information. Thank you.